What's up, guys? Mark here, Wired Kustoms Motorsports, Cleburne, Texas. I don't normally do these types of videos, but probably the last year I got 3 or 4 calls on if I knew how to remove a door panel on a newer Cadillac. This is a 2019 Cadillac CT6. It's a badass car, first and foremost. But I'm gonna go ahead and do something I don't normally do. So first and foremost, there is a cover right here. The cover has a little notch in it. If you notice, right there's a notch. That's where you put your little pick, or I use a little screwdriver, really tiny, and just barely start popping it, and it will pop out. And then there's a screw behind there, 7mm, just like almost all door panels have 7mm. There's also 2 screws underneath, 1 and 1. Those screws come out. We're going to pop off this switch panel here. We're going to pop it off right here. And you'll understand why after I pop it out. And then there's going to be 2 more 7mm screws behind there. That's the one that a lot of people get stuck on. And you got to be careful when you're popping up this switch panel here, because this material is flexible. It is leather or pleather, I don't know what it is, but we're gonna put some tape on there to help protect it. And then I have a special 4140. This is called it's made out of airplane material, steel. It's extremely strong. I use this on almost everything. I don't use normal panel poppers unless I absolutely have to. This gets used on everything. Look how skinny it is. That's why, and it's strong. So plastic stuff doesn't work well, but we're gonna protect this. I'm gonna try to put you here so you can look. I never do these types of videos, ever. Why? Because a lot of people on the internet cry and think that they know it all. That's why. That's why a lot of store owners don't help people as much. All right, so there's one, but I'm gonna put 2 layers of tape. Okay, got it. You do not want to have to pay for a new panel. All right, so once that part's out, 2 7mm. Also, I did forget to tell you guys, right here is a panel, a plastic piece, a rubber piece, and there is a screw right there. You have to get that screw before you try to pop that up, or it will not come up. All right, this clip right here has a small little bitty thing right there. You have to push that lower with a little screwdriver and it will pull out. It's kind of tricky, very tricky actually. This clip right here has a red piece. You pull this red piece up, and then you will now be able to press in the tab to release that clip as well. Are not like your normal cars. This one's a lot more advanced. This piece is totally out. This piece is the part that's going to screw you up. Everything else, easy. That part, not easy. Also, when we take off this panel, there's going to be some clips. And those clips, trust me, I have broken one before. And you cannot replace just the clip only. I had to replace the whole door panel on a brand new 2021 Silverado because the clip broke. Whether it's our fault or not, still our fault. We replace it. It cost me $450. forgot about those. All right, this is the clip I'm talking about. This clip right here. Now, this one here is pretty easy to remove if you know how. If you do not know how, you will break it. Press in and pull out, and then out and over, just like that. Just like that. That's the clip that I broke on a 2021 Silverado. Almost positive that's it. When I did not know how, or I was being careless. You have a connector here. Press in and pull out. That's it. I highly recommend, once you get that panel off, you take that panel and put that panel in a nice spot where nobody's going to be touching it. Nothing can be placed on top of it. That panel's probably $800. So I'm going to walk my happy ass to the fabrication area and hide it so nobody can accidentally scratch it. Nobody can accidentally put stuff on top of it and break it. Or a small scratch, you can have the customer tell you, hey, that scratch wasn't there, and then you gotta do what you gotta do. You gotta replace it. That's the right thing to do, or that customer will never come to you ever again. That's it, guys. Also, when you close this driver door, you don't want to close this part in there. Smash it in right there. Ask me how I know, because I've already had it happen before. So I will take some tape and tape it up temporarily so it cannot get smashed. Look at this. That is really weird. That's really weird. What the hell did they do? That's a 3-inch in the door panel. That's a 3-inch in the panel. This is not a speaker. That's just a housing for a 6x9 that they use on the other types of cars when they're using a full speaker. I don't know what's going on here. Why is there a 3-inch in that door panel? That's stupid. So anyways, it's got a 3-inch. It's got a 3-inch up in here, and it's got 2 tweeters from Cadillac in the front stage. Why? I don't have a clue. The engineers aren't very bright, in my opinion, if they did what I'm looking at right there. And I know that's what they did. Anyways, 19 Cadillac CT6 wired, customsmotorsports.com.